Reputation has always mattered in hip-hop. If you say something, there's a sense that you need to be able to say it verifiably, but it seems like this is only unique to rappers. After all, it's not like anyone asked Freddie Mercury of Queen, Tom Jones, or Johnny Cash if they really killed people when they claimed they caught bodies on songs. Yet, in the warped world of drill music, the more dirt you do, the more lucrative your rap.
Back in the old days, nigga, it was no, like, did y'all have music videos? I mean...
becomes. However, there's two sides to becoming infamous. Because while it may
I wasn't doing that, you know, I just paying, but back in the day, I know they was in the mafia.
may bring you success in the short term, the notoriety of being a famous shooter makes you an even bigger target in the streets, and might mean that you aren't around to savor the work you put in to make your life better. And for this Chi-Town gangster, he was too far gone to ever be redeemed.
Dude, imagine going on the jail with your brother, your cousin, whoever it is, one of your loved ones, somebody. I'm not even gonna say imagine doing that, but don't imagine that. But that's what they did. They went on the drill, bro. And Lil Jeff got unalived. Sadly lost his life, bro. But whole time, bro, I don't know who it was, but Lil Q50 was definitely Q50. His face was right. You can't tell me that was Q50. Everybody know it was Q50 in that video holding him. You feel me? That's just sad, bro.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is the horrifying story of Bloodhound Lil Jeff, the drill rapper who took out 11 people before passing on in just as violent a fashion himself. Raised by a single mother in Chi-Town, Jeffrey Harris never had it easy.
I ain't gonna lie, he definitely got... You live by the gun, you die by it, bro.
In fact, he was almost capped inadvertently at the age of 14 when his house was shot up due to his older brother's own gang ties. Meanwhile, his father, who wasn't around, allegedly had ties to 068 C Block. Hailing from 79th Street and Maryland Avenue on the east side, this is Black Disciples territory. And eventually, Jeff threw caution to the wind when his dreams of basketball were over.
I was 16. I was trying to play basketball, but that's around the time I ain't make the varsity team. So at 16 was when I was realizing this shit real. I don't know what the real I'm gonna do. Cause you know, after that point, it's like once you don't make that team, it's over.
Left with no direction, he soon found himself in the waiting arms of gang.
Varsity is where it's at. You in JV, yeah. Sit over there. We don't want to talk to you. You're JV.
Life. Founded in 2015 as an offshoot of gangs known as Brain Dead and
basketball, bro, you wouldn't know, but bro, varsity JV, bro, it's too many different skill levels, bro. You can't go nowhere playing JV. Varsity is where it's at. Them the big boys, the big dogs. You feel me?
City 079, Lil Jeff swore allegiance to the Bloodhound crew when he hopped off the porch at the age of 18. Pitted against enemies like BKN, Trap City, 800, and the 8-Tray Mob among others, Jeff put the same level of dedication he once gave to his hoop dreams to terrorizing his ops. From his earliest days as an affiliate, he flagrantly waved guns, bragged about robberies, and insisted he wasn't scared of anyone.
I'm gonna show y'all who just got his ass fucked. That nigga was mad. It
Wow.
wasn't him, but it was him. I'm gonna show y'all, look.
What bracelet he had on?
It's him right here. Ooh, he ain't had none of this shit.
What a bracelet?
Man, we exposing this nigga, cuz.
We got an AP already, Scone.
They took his watch.
Away in Chicago, Illinois.
Now we got another rose.
He said I'm having my way in Chicago, Illinois. Oh my God. I think he really was. I think he was having his way a little bit.
They should never been trying to kick it down the line of green. That's it, $10. That cost him his whole hustle career. Everything he worked hard for, it cost lost all.
Damn.
However, in a world where some individuals do this without having any genuine commitment to the cause, this certainly wasn't the case with Lil Jeff. In fact, he didn't even seem to care if he got imprisoned, considering he literally attempted a drill on IG Live.
Swear to God. He did this on live?
Despite his young age and lack of experience, Jeff quickly became a key player in the gang. The turning point came when his close confidant Z-Money was taken out in what was believed to be a backdooring hit. This killing shattered a decade-long truce between Bloodhound and Trap City, igniting an all-out war. For Jeff, this was a pivotal moment, the point where he officially declared open season on his enemies.
I'm taking the killing school. Class start next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though. For I ain't coming with no. You ain't got shit. I can't work with no beginners folk. You gotta at least have a. You gotta at least have a 2. I'm gonna give y'all.
If you have not seen this clip, where have you been at? I ain't gonna lie.
2 minimum. A 2. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, cause y'all know why I'm gonna start at 2 minimum. Now I'm just doing it for a tradition. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, man.
Oh my God.
2. You gotta have a minimum of 2.
He said it so many times, bro. And we all know why he's saying 2. That's sad,
anything. You gotta have 2. You gotta have a minimum of 2 of them.
Oh my God.
To come to school, you gonna sit your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm smoking.
Within a matter of months, Jeff would allegedly rack up 10 bodies.
He said, if you do anything scary, I'm smoking you. What?
Commemorating this grim milestone with a tattoo. Some of their identity.
Yeah, I can't. What? Would you like? Oh hell no! And then his definition of scary is different. You feel me? It might flinch a little bit just because I'm trying to get ready, get right. That's scary. I'm off of you. You feel me? What? I was just. Feel me? If you don't flinch, you're not ready. You feel me? What if you don't flinch? You just I got socked out your lip.
Identities are still debated, with names like Lil Gutta from Hit Squad, Clay and Crew from A-Tray, and a 33-year-old known as Black from the Evans Mob frequently mentioned by so-called Chirac.
So they backdoored Lil Jeff's homie, and that's when he realized it's either kill or be killed. You feel me? Like, nah. That's sad.
Apologists. However, there are some that Jeff did his utmost to prove that he did, while stopping short of handing himself to the cops. First off, there was the murder of Trap City's YALL. In June of 2023, YALL got into a lift on the 1300 block of West Taylor in Little Italy when Bloodhound pulled up and unleashed gunfire, leaving him dead on arrival at the hospital. In the aftermath, the driver Robert Smith opened up about the horrendous attack.
Smith says he hit the gas when someone standing outside of the car started shooting. He rushed him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
I was running stop signs at intersections to get away. So at one intersection, I had to stop because there was a car coming through, and then I turned to him and said, "Hey, I'm going to take you to the hospital." And he said, "Okay." Then the next time I stopped, I had to stop at a light because there was 2 cars coming through the intersection, so I couldn't run it immediately. And I looked back then, and he wasn't moving anymore.
Although no arrests were.
Damn. So you telling me they? Oh, no, look bro, this my, whoa. Yo, so they pulled up on the Uber, smacked it, dumped it, look bro, they dumped it, you feel me? They dumped the clip, bro. They emptied the clip, they had to. What was they shooting? Them hoes look big as hell in that window, but bro, and then they, oh my God.
Officially
the Uber driver said
he
spoke to him and said, I'm gonna try to get you to the hospital, right? He said, okay, You look back again, check him, bro, because he was stuck at a red light and he was not with us no more, bro. Oh my God, bro. Thank God he here with us. Thank y'all ain't get him. Like,
cars coming through the intersection, so I couldn't run it immediately. And I looked back then, and he wasn't moving anymore.
Although no arrests were officially made, Lil Jeff hopped online immediately to claim responsibility.
Go ask my ops that Michael Drake put shit in park. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake his ass ain't making fuck. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there. You know that?
And from there, he continued to antagonize his foes by reenacting the scene for his own amusement.
He was talking about?
While this brutal crime cemented his reputation, his most infamous...
Nigga, I'm just not realizing that, bro. Did you hear what he said? He said he ain't making 5 years. He didn't get out that car. You know that. Oh, this nigga was a fucking demon. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas like this.
Go ask my ops that Michael Drake his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there. You know that?
Somebody turned his head up, bro. When y'all backdoor his homie, that's where the flip, his humanity flips. That's when his humanity switch flipped. If you ever watch Vampire Diaries, you know what I'm talking about. He had no humanity no more. It was gone. It was no flipping that switch back. He was lost. That humanity switch was flipped on me.
There, he continued to antagonize his foes by reenacting the scene for his own amusement.
That was lifting
While this brutal crime cemented his reputation, his most infamous act came on January 26, 2024, the double murder of 2 high school students, who go by the name of Montario Monty Williams and Robert Lil Rob Boston, which were both members of rival gang BKN. Reportedly, the tensions were prompted by an attempted robbery that he escaped.
Have someone ever tried to take like some of your belongings from you?
Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga did run off on me before. I will tell you that. Niggas did what they did.
What, he zeroed you on the move or something?
Yeah, basically.
That happens to the best of us, bro. We know I've been finessed.
Yeah, his ass ran off and it wasn't about shit.
We didn't know I've been finessed, bro.
Little shit.
That's what comes with the streets.
Shit wasn't about nothing at all. I'm talking about at all.
Believing BKN to be responsible, Lil Jeff swore to get his revenge. On that fateful day in 2024, Monty and Lil Rob were outside Innovations High School when masked assailants hopped out and let off shots. After they were both hit multiple times in the chest, Monty and Lil Rob died at 17 and 16 respectively. These killings shocked Chicago in terms of both the scale of the broad daylight assault and the age of the victims.
Under this CTA elevated platform near Wabash and Washington.
That's it. He said it was broad daylight. That looked like it was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
These killings shocked Chicago in terms of both the scale of the broad daylight assault and the age of the victims.
Under this CTA elevated platform near Wabash and Washington in the Loop, where police say 2 teen boys, a 16 and 17-year-old, both students at Innovations High School, were shot and killed, fear piercing through the busy midday.
We was supposed to get out of that for 12:50, and then they started shooting. They was like, can't nobody go in, can't nobody come out.
It happened shortly before 12:30 this afternoon. Police say 6 students were walking out of the school after classes were dismissed when a car and SUV, both dark in color, pulled up.
And a group of individuals exited said vehicles, fired multiple times, striking 2 of the teenage students of Innovations High School.
But for Jeff, it was just another thing for him to boast about.
I feel if I get mad enough, the shit will start happening. I went black for like a week, and poof. Gotta go after that one. Poof. I came back. Poof. I don't let them niggas though.
Elsewhere, in his newly
that is crazy,
launched rap,
and then he spit in the air.
I don't let them niggas though.
Elsewhere, in his newly
how did you even do that? How did he even do that? Look, where did the spit even go? For real. Look, he said poof. He said poof 2. Right? That's why he said you need at least 2 for killing school. You feel me? If you ain't got 2, you got 2. He was just 2ing. You feel me? Look. Did the spit bounce off his fingers? Like, it's like the universe knew this clip like was gonna, like, you feel me, like it knew the spit needed to do that. Like the spit is what sold the clip. Then poof, like a week, and poof. Gotta go after that one. Poof. I came back. Poof. I don't let them niggas though.
Elsewhere, in his newly launched rap career, Lil Jeff made reference to turning Za into Za, referring to another moniker for Monty.
Bitches wanna eat dick cause they know I smoke. We really spank shit, turns out into Za.
Suddenly, Jeff became a rising name in Chicago, and as he transitioned into music, his notoriety only fueled his.
He said turn Za into Za, and then he said damn, and then I said damn.
Buzz. But with his growing legend came an ever-expanding list of enemies. While he's often recognized as a rapper, it's important to note that Lil Jeff's music career was incredibly short-lived.
At that point, bro, enemies is endless for this nigga. Oh God.
It's important to note that Lil Jeff's music career was incredibly short-lived. His earliest tracks like Can't Beat Us only surfaced about 2 years ago, but with his name now carrying weight both in the streets of Chicago and on Reddit as an active shooter, his Stepping in Blood mixtape soon got immensely popular. Soon enough, he was getting calls for interviews where he became cryptic about the exact activities he was up to on the streets.
Because they said Bloodhound Lil Jeff got 10 bodies. bodies. I say, okay, well, he can't be in Iraq then. This nigga must be, you feel me, in the UK. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to get to know the Bloodhound Lil Jeff story today. Can you start by telling us where you from?
Chicago, you know, east side of Chicago. East side of Chicago.
However, it's clear that he leaned into the image whenever he got the chance.
So, okay, so you got this reputation, man. You got this crazy reputation. Feel me? How do you move through Chicago?
Bro,
do you feel like you probably got a target?
They just did the Tariq, the Tommy, the Power, the Force in Chicago. Did they how did they record that there? Like, I know y'all had hella police officers there at every scene.
Hell nah, these niggas scared, man. I'm outside every day, they ass ducking. I never see people on live dropping my low, showing their ass where I'm at. We be outside every day. I be from up everywhere you could think of.
Soon, Lil Jeff's legend continued to expand, with speculation growing that
Lil
he was
Jeff
a
the one we wouldn't know Bloodhound. I wouldn't know Bloodhound for sure if it wasn't for Lil Jeff. You feel me? Lil Jeff was the one that was really, you feel me, that we know that was really he was the hothead, gang. He was the hothead that was just crashing out on me and didn't care about what he did, who he did it to, on me.
Active in Chicago. In both his own music and that of his allies like Lil Scoom, there were lyrics hinting at him and Q50 operating as hitmen.
It's wild. And then the even more crazy thing about Jeff and Q50 is that, you know, allegedly they would...
Allies like Lil Scoom, there were lyrics hinting at him and Q50 operating as hitmen.
It's wild. And then the even more crazy thing about Jeff and Q50 is that, you know, allegedly they were doing hits for money in another city. What? So there's a whole bunch of lyrics that they've got talking about, I'm in Milwaukee taking hits for hits for paper, doing hits for change. And only since my documentaries came out, there's been a new theory on Reddit that there's basically was a triple homicide in Milwaukee that people are saying, yo, this is the one where Jeff and Q50, they were paid to kill one guy and they ended up killing 3 guys. And then there's a bunch of lyrics where Jeff and Q50 have these little bars where they're talking about my first hit was a 2 for 1. I'm in Milwaukee doing hits for the change. My first hit wasn't a regular hit. It's actually crazy. These guys are taking it to a whole nother level and you can tell that they idolize Von.
As wild as it sounds, this theory was backed by Jeff appearing in Milwaukee rappers' music videos, along with artists like K-Rax paying tribute to him on Instagram.
Free Bass for life.
Whoa.
Although he believed the city was...
I think he was doing it. I think if Lil Jeff was doing it, he probably was doing it for the fun of it. I don't even think he was doing it for the money. I think he was probably doing it for the fun of it because he like doing that to people. He like offering people. You feel me? No cap. Like, that's crazy.
Beyond saving, Lil Jeff insisted that no matter how much success he gained as a rapper, Chicago was the only place for him as long as he had unfinished business.
How can we make Chicago a better...
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
Better place.
You can't. This shit up. Yeah, that's how. What you could do for now is just mind your business and just that's it. Just stay in your own lane. That's all you can do. But this stuff ain't this shit up. You just gotta get the fuck on. If you can move, go ahead and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know you aspire to move one day once you...
No? I ain't ducking my shit, boy.
Then you wanna stay?
I love the rap. It's bustin'.
It's bustin'.
I'm gonna move one day though, but not right now.
Yeah.
I got shit going.
He thinking about like real life. You know the prison. You know in prison in Call of Duty, it's busting over here, but hey, everybody over here is busting. That's what he's thinking about. But in real life, it's busting out here. Boy, how many bodies I got out here? It's busting, boy. I'm staying right here. Oh, that is crazy, bro.
But no matter how ruthless he seemed, Jeff wasn't as cold-hearted as he made himself out to be. Beneath the tough exterior, it was clear that he was self-medicating to cope with the trauma of his lifestyle. At one point, he was even seen snorting a perk mid-interview.
That's
now I see you over there getting something together.
This ain't about shit, no attention.
You ain't never seen that on DJ UTV before.
Man, there's a lot of shit you ain't never seen.
There's a lot. Wow.
Seeing he was on the fast track to destruction, some interviewers, such as DJ U, attempted to advise.
Lines, bro. He was doing lines, breaking down the pill and sniffing them. It's crazy. crazy. Never in life. Never.
But being young and reckless, he wasn't really trying to hear it.
If a student graduates from this school, their future probably not looking too bright.
Wait, what you trying to say?
I'm saying there's only two places they can end up being.
Not looking bright.
I mean, I don't know if you graduate from the school or not. I don't know.
It's like, man, just look, is my future looking bright or not?
But I'm just saying, if you graduate from a killer school.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're a rapper, so your future looks very bright. But if a young man go to a killer school, you know.
Become a rapper and have a bright future. See, there you go, bingo.
Money and be well.
Exactly, you could do a lot. Listen, that shit come with more. Listen, there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that I can't tell you, and that's why I'm trying to skip questions, cause I can't trying to come on. Skip the question. Get the fuck on from this shit.
Besides, Lil Jeff had a pretty cynical outlook for someone who was barely even old enough to drink. For one thing, he was scarily at peace with the prospect of his demise. But the alleged mass murderer claimed that if he did go down, there'd be vengeance.
They say I'm dead, tell them to get back. Oh no, they still finna go spin for me though. They still finna spin for me.
That boy got caught in you rap,
yeah, or not. Folks say he still finna go spin for me. Whoever did that to me, we spinning on y'all that.
Throwing away souls like dirty napkins is crazy. Talking in pre-death is wild. At least he was prepared to go. Clearly, Bloodhound Lil Jeff wasn't scared of going down in a blaze of infamy. In fact, it appeared that he felt there was no way around it once you entered that life.
People always talk pre-death though. What is people do that, but he's talking it as in like he already knew that was gonna happen. You feel me? Like he knew that was we know it's gonna happen, but like he's saying it like it's gonna happen like in a year, just like how it did. You feel me? But that's sad, bro.
He was prepared to go. Clearly, Bloodhound Lil Jeff wasn't scared of going
informational video
down in a blaze of infamy. In fact, it appeared that he felt there was no way around it once you entered that life. In this sense, Jeff shared the same mindset as one of his rap idols, King Von.
Somebody kill somebody, everybody got family, somebody relate to him or somebody cool him, you kill him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never ending, or they gonna kill, let's kill somebody close to him.
Right. Hey, how does that end? How y'all stop that?
It don't stop.
Right.
Everybody, all the people that playing the game, it's gone. You see what I'm saying? It's the last man standing. It's either you gonna be in jail, you gonna die, or you getting lucky around this bitch.
Prime to keep pushing as long as.
Oh my God, King Von. Oh, I did not never seen that. What? To go back. Hold on. He not lying. It's endless. What I said that earlier. It's endless, gang. This is what he said. Everybody got family members. You kill that person, then that person, the people that he close with gonna want it off you. Then you feel me? It's
let's kill him. Now, somebody kill somebody. Everybody got family. Somebody relate to him or somebody cool with him. You kill him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never ending. Or they gonna kill. Let's kill somebody close to him.
Right. Hey, how does that end? How y'all stop that?
It don't stop. It's to everybody, all the people that playing the game. It's gone. You see what I'm saying? It's the last man standing. It's either you gonna be in jail, you gonna die, or you getting lucky around this bitch.
Prime to keep pushing as long as he could, Lil Jeff would never back down nor retreat. So when things went left, those in the know saw it as a foregone.
He said, or you get lucky.
On conclusion. Inevitably though, if you knew Jeffrey, yes, inevitably. And sure enough, in the same year that he was catapulted to fame, Lil Jeff would be taken out of the picture. Considering how much dirt he did in the streets towards his rivals, Lil Jeff was already firmly on their most wanted list. But the situation escalated when he was caught in Trap City during an attempted drill. After chasing his enemies into their own territory, Jeff stormed into a house, aiming to take out an op, only to catch a bullet to the chest. And although he was rushed to the hospital, it was a little too late, as he was pronounced dead on arrival. The crime scene noted that a male victim, John Doe, was near a sidewalk when he was struck in the chest by gunfire. The victim was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. There are no suspects in custody. A large number of shell casings were located at the crime scene.
In their house, bro. He went up them stairs, folk, and in their house, gang. I think he probably right there, you know.
Lil Jeff was gunned down at just 21 years old, and for his enemies, his death was a cause for celebration.
They say they chopped that brain. They twinging.
Damn.
They overpaid us. What you want? Can't eat this shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, yo.
I gave you that. Hold on.
He said, what we let me find out Lil Jeff was really spooking niggas.
But to so many others,
he said, "Where we go?" And he said that like they can finally go outside. Tell me I'm lying, bro. Come on, look.
Hey, overpaid us. What you want? Can't eat this shit.
Yeah.
Look. Oh yeah, hold on. We can go outside again. I swear to God, that's how he did it, bro. I'm keeping it honest.
Oh, yo.
I gave you that. Hold on. I gave you that.
That nigga funny as hell.
I bet. Pop that right now.
But to so many others like FBG Young, it was a case of a young man striving to be something to the extent that it killed him.
I feel like they die out faster because they just jumping into something, they don't know the steps of it. They just like, okay, jumping in and go off to diss songs and still gotta catch the bus or still gotta ride and catch the Uber and stuff like that. So they don't really know like a lot of things can affect you with going that route, especially when you ain't got everything taken care of already. You still a kid. When you first starting off anyway, you still living with your mama. You probably ain't got no money. You gotta take these buses, you fucking with these hoes that fucking with these other people, so it's all stuff could play out, but they not knowing this at the time though.
According to Chirac experts, the death of Lil Jeff was linked to the attempted setup of a man named Trap City Rob.
You can see on the video somebody outside like talking to their girlfriend or, you know, talking to a person who they just interacted with, and you see him.
He not lying though. There's a lot that come with it, bro. Oh God, like bro, you making these diss songs, still gotta ride the bus, not knowing who gonna be on the bus. I promise you, I didn't caught somebody on the bus, bro. If you know me, bro, man, look, man. Just chill, bro. Just chill, bro. Cause you don't know who gonna hop on that bus. Oh God, I promise you don't know who gonna be at that McDonald's. You don't know who gonna be at that Raising Cane's. You don't know who gonna be at the Walmart. You don't know who gonna be at the Smiths. You feel me? You don't know. You don't know who gonna be at the Target. You don't know. For real, like it can happen anywhere, anytime. And we all live in the same world. There's not too many places we can go. Like that's what y'all not understanding.
Run down and chase the guy in the house, and then you see him flying back off the porch, and then you hear do 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 do, and the paperwork can say he was hit 19 times in the chest area.
He was shot 19
times, and that's how I think they grabbed Rob for the murder, because it's overkill. It ain't self-defense 19 times. Clearly see on camera that 4 dudes is waiting outside basically to ambush them. Like I don't think he should be in jail, but in Chicago they lock up the wrong people, they let out the wrong people, you know, and it's just crazy, man. But Rob, he's still up in there. He's still up in there. He got charged with the murder of Lil Jeff.
Rob was recently picked up for the murder after a witness allegedly placed him at the scene. In a bizarre twist, cops had to use 2 sets of cuffs on Rob's due to his sheer size. But with a lack of solid evidence, he was ultimately released. Rather than boasting about it, he seems more focused on moving forward.
Go ahead, yes.
He told me I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
Yeah. I Trap Rob, what you on, gang?
What you on, gang?
You know, shit, we coolin'.
Yeah.
We right here talking.
As for Lil Jeff's fans, they simply saw it as a case of squandering the potential he had. He jumped off the porch at 18.
Bro, he was humble, bro. He wasn't bragging about the, you know, wasn't bragging about it. It's like they homies more. It's like his homies look like they bragging more about it than he is. You feel me? In this clip, at least.
I Trap Rob, what you on, gang?
Who was running in the house? Who did he save? Because he saved somebody. Somebody was running in the house and Lil Jeff was chasing him in the house. There's no way, bro. Was it him? It looked like him. I think it was him. It looked like he was the one running in the house and bro was the one that saved him.
What you on, gang?
You know, shit, we coolin'.
Whoever was running in that house, you better be glad, boy, because Lil Jeff is finna run in that house and do something.
As for Lil Jeff's fans, they simply saw it as a case of squandering the potential he had. He jumped off the porch at 18, which means he had nothing to do after high school but hang with the wrong crowd. and went hard in the streets to catch up or prove himself. Having a name as an alleged killer and definitely a robber while moving around like that is like having a death wish. But while most normal people saw him as someone who simply squandered his potential and fell victim to the streets, so-called Chirocologists praised him as a legend.
Is the legions of kids on Reddit who are really like worshiping Lil Jeff for the amount of murders that he was apparently able to. What is it called, Jeffology?
Yeah, there's a Jeffology.
They have a Jeffology
subreddit.
They're calling him J-Roy, which I was very into that. And one of the most damning things is like this series of emojis that he would put in his captions, in which each different emoji seemed to reference a different person. So like a lot of people have seen this like really traumatic video of basically these two high school age kids that got killed in Chicago. It's been alleged that Lil Jeff was the one who took them out.
As for his homies, the world essentially stopped. In a tribute post, Lil
Jeff used to, bro, if you knew Lil Jeff or something, bro, like he used to have these little hats, bro. He had like a female hat on there for, he had 2 graduation caps for the, I think for the two high schoolers, you feel me? It was just a lot, bro. He
89 couldn't believe what happened to his fallen brother, saying, "I love you. I'ma be with you real soon." A talented rapper in his own right, Scoom had big plans for life beyond the shy.
Where you want to be at age 33?
Somewhere in Europe in a big ass crib with my wife and kids, so not worrying about shit. My first goal now is get away from him for period point blank. Like I already don't be in this motherfucker. Like what's the point of living here for? Shit, I wanna have kids, gang. Ain't gonna lie, folks. I don't get no how tough you is on my dead cousin grave. What a real nigga scared of death and fucking jail. My cousin grave, don't let no nigga tell you they not scared of that shit.
But tragically, Scoom wouldn't get a chance to achieve
but
any.
y'all sitting here really like facing it though. You literally running towards it. He said, did you not hear what he said? He said, death and jail is 2 things that real is scared of. You feel me? Or really, you feel me? Gang, y'all running towards it, gang. Here, pick me, I wanna come. Yeah. Y'all literally running towards it. Y'all doing all the things that to get you there. Like
of that. Instead, he barely lasted a month before he was ambushed and murdered while simply trying to get a haircut. And with that, Chicago Drill was relieved of 2 of its biggest prospects for the future, leaving a glaring hole in the scene.
I feel like if they had some real guidance in their life, like motherfuckers who's really standing on them high, motherfuckers be standing on me and high, standing on my artists, and I feel like Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom, them little niggas would be, they was something to work with. Like I ain't gonna lie, like they the new generation.
But by the sounds of it, all that despair hasn't stopped 079 Bloodhound from staying active. According to Traplo Ross, their homie and fellow rapper Q50 has recently picked up where Jeff left off. He also argues that if Jeff had survived, he would almost certainly be behind bars by now.
You know, Q50's still out here. He got arrested for a little period of time, but he got let back out, and he's just out here, you know, navigating the streets supposedly with 8 bodies. I don't know how he's not in jail. It's actually kind of baffling, this whole situation. I think if Jeff was here, he would definitely be in jail, facing really serious charges for a number of bodies that he'd allegedly committed and claimed. Those guys made it really obvious for everyone, you know.
In a rare interview, Q50, who spent time behind bars for firearm possession, insisted that he's still pushing on for his brothers in every way.
Okay, how did Lil Jeff and Scoom impact your life?
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. When I lost my big brother, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I'm gonna keep this shit a buck. Cause I ain't no more, you know, I ain't no lying ass nigga. That shit hurt me. That's my big brother, that's my everyday nigga. This, we the same nigga, we the same brain. We think like, you know what I'm saying? We do everything together. This, when I'm downstairs sleep, this who coming downstairs, he don't get no fuck if I got a hole in the bed. He gonna come downstairs and wake me up just cause that's my big brother. Can't no any nigga just do that.
Already reeling from the passing of Jeff, he claimed in a moment of real vulnerability that the death of Scoom was the last straw where he was taken away.
Lil Scoom, that was my heart. Cause Lil Bro, the thing y'all don't know about Lil Bro, he had a sweet soul. Lil Bro always smiling. He bring a smile out of me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like when my little brother died, and it was a month after, I took that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I had to take a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? My big brothers, they had ended up just putting me where, like, not no hospital, nothing. They just put me in a different spot so I could get my mind straight and don't move off promotion.
Later, he revealed that the loss of Philly's YBC duel affected him as well.
He doing this shit genuinely. He didn't want to fave out of nothing. Folks, I ain't like, we barely went.
That pose was a little weird.
He He doing this shit genuinely. He didn't want to fade out of nothing. Folks, I ain't like, we barely, when me and Dude get on the phone.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. To really think about it. But then again, you niggas are sitting here, running around here terrorizing these people, bro.
We barely even talk about music. God. It's about how I'm doing right now.
That's fire.
How I'm holding up. If I need anything, I don't let my nigga.
In a surreal moment which depicts where we're at with drill, YBC Duel was also a collaborator of Lil Jeff and Scoom's on the track Long Live Jeffrey Dahmer. Now 7 months on from those visuals going live on YouTube, every single one of these artists has passed on. With the story of Lil Jeff, you see where the worlds of rap and the streets get far too entangled. These days, the more real life dirt you've done, the more it boosts your career. And for Chicago OGs like
Yeah, bro, but then it's not a good thing, yo. All the dirty stuff you're doing is putting you in jail or, you know, getting you killed, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not.
Savage, who can see how much havoc it's wreaking. Hip-hop needs to move on from that era of IG live taunting and dead op dissing.
That's telling. That's motherfucker always talking about telling. That's telling.
Like
try snitching, you telling on yourself.
But it's not really okay.
You selling your soul, trying to hope a label gonna catch you or something. Like, alright, now it's cool. Like, okay, I can get you. You probably, like you say, it's art. So I can get you maybe. Alright, it's this little stigma right here. Let me play on that. But when you talking about real work and you saying like shit that's open, I'm talking about like shit that, come on, bro. I get you need some type, like a certain type of image to be the type of rapper that trying to be or whatever, but that's telling. You doing all that police shit, all that, that's telling. But when you just on that motherfucker, just straight out.
I thought I was gonna see J-Mane, bro. Look, they got the whoops. They got the whoops right there. I thought I was gonna see J-Mane. He is not in there. Yeah.
We did that. We smoked cause nah, that shit goofy. I ain't gonna lie.
Because when that becomes commonplace, it'll no longer yield the same kind of
self-telling, bro. Y'all self-snitching. Y'all still snitching, but y'all snitching on yourselves, gang. Why y'all don't take that? It's like as hard and deeply into thought. But when somebody else do it, if somebody snitch on you, then it's like, oh my God, you's a snitch. No, nigga, y'all probably, if people that do that be on the IGs and telling people literally what y'all doing, how y'all did it, went like, you snitching on yourself, man. You just snitched right now.
Making quality, and so they'll always have to up the ante, and that is a terrifying thought.
And there's gonna be another motherfucker that's gonna want to beat Lil Jeff.
Yeah.
So he gonna be like, okay, damn, Lil Jeff snorted that on there. What can I do? I'm gonna throw somebody off a bridge on live.
Despite how Reddit portrays him, he wasn't just some video game character. He was a real, albeit dangerous person, and to friends like JB Ben
somebody do that, you's a follower. Oh my mama.
Laden, his loss was deeply felt.
When did you meet Lil Jeff?
I really like his big brother. That's my best friend for real. I know him since he was like really like 6, 7.
What's he like growing up as a kid?
Bro's a badass little kid for real. He's a sneaky badass little kid, bro. He'd be like sneaky bad. Everything he did for real, he excelled in that shit.
You got funny Lil Jeff stories?
This one when he was a little kid. Back then we used to have little socks, bro.
They smoky, bro. Brandon Buckingham.
Like. I put his socks on, the little hoop, elite little Nike socks. Them bitches was there. He be mad as hell, face red as hell.
Yeah, that's some real little brother shit.
Long live Lil Jeff, man. Long live Scoom, man. Long live LA, man. Free foe now, man. Fuck the ops.
And unfortunately, the war that took his life and countless others shows no signs of slowing down. Recently, JB Bin Laden and his crew barely survived an ambush at a recording studio, an attack that happened while they were being filmed for a documentary by Brandon Buckingham.
These are the final moments I filmed before we exited the recording studio, and were met by 6 masked gunmen who emptied over 60 rounds at us at close range, injuring 4 people.
The shooting happened right outside of Studios. As a matter of fact, I want you to come take a look at this. One of the bullets pierced this door, and that's not the only one. We found a shell casing on the sidewalk, the same sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
And in the process, a cameraman was struck in the jugular with a bullet, narrowly escaping.
Well, there's blood all over me. Did I get hit?
Yes, you did.
Where's that my hand? Did I get hit?
Adrenaline was pumping, boy.
Oh fuck, did I get hit? Did I get hit? Oh, I got hit.
With promises of new posthumous music from Bloodhound Lil Jeff in the works.
He didn't even know, bro. The adrenaline was pumping so bad. He just wanted to get out of that situation.
It's clear that his legacy will live on, but he could have been so much more. Not to mention that if he never got caught up in this life, as many as 11 others might still be alive too. Stop the violence. It's your boy Luesta, and if you guys want to see more videos about the dark side of hip-hop, you can click one of the videos on the screen. As always, I want to thank y'all for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe, bro. This is crazy, bro. RIP that everybody that lost their life in this video, bro. Oh my God, y'all. Stop the violence, bro. King Von literally said it's not. He said King Von said it's not gonna stop until the last man standing. Everybody that's playing the game. You feel me? But